So I wouldn't say chaos. I think the idea that we've got for this year is to create and support this idea of unpredictability within the game, and by that I don't mean random. I think random's bad in video games. It just means that you don't understand why something happens. So we want predictable unpredictability, whereby you're never quite sure what's going to happen, but when it happens you understand why. And that's kind of an important point, I guess, and it's based around two parts really. One is a battle for possession, the idea that, you know, when someone doesn't have the ball, there's this kind of competition to get that ball, both physically and positionally too. And then the second part of it for me really is to create this you know, freedom in attack that perhaps wasn't there in previous FIFAs, or as much as we were hoping. And I think when you combine those two together, you get the unpredictability we're aiming for, and that's what creates the excitement, not based around randomness or chaos, but based around the idea that things happen in a real football match that are just like, you hold your breath because you're not quite sure what's going to happen, and then something happens and it makes sense. So that's very much where we're trying to get to.
Okay. What was the main thing that you wanted to progress from FIFA 12 and develop for 13?
So the previous FIFA 12, had three big features that we delivered. We talked about them being a trinity of gameplay innovations. One based around when you had the ball, precision dribbling. One when you didn't, which was tactical defending. And then this kind of wrapper around the whole game called the Player Impact Engine, which was real-time physics, which we put into the game for the first time. And those three things together combined to create this truly revolutionary gameplay experience last year. This year what we're doing is at least it's equal as far as its impact to the game is concerned. You've got a totally new way of controlling the ball with our dribbling system called Complete Dribbling. That takes the best of 360 degrees dribbling that we've had before, the best of precision dribbling that we've had before, combines them together but transforms it into a way of controlling and moving with the ball that, you know, we never imagined would be possible. The idea that you can travel in any direction over any distance whilst facing the opponent, not just at the ball. You don't have to turn and follow the ball. You can now almost strafe like you maybe have in a first-person shooter. The idea that that's there in the game now opens up a whole host of possibilities for attacking players. In addition, you know, the idea that when you receive a ball, you might not always be able to keep it under control, either because you have a defender pushing you in the back or pulling you from behind, meaning you take a bad touch, or when you're, you know, taking a mazy run through midfield like Messi does, and he's being pushed and pulled left, right and centre, he's almost stumbling from touch of the ball to touch of the ball. That level of believability in the way that you're moving with the ball as well. And then in addition to that, everything else that we're doing with AI support in attack, with various run types, you know, ability to be able to curve in behind defenders, the ability to go in one direction to open a passing lane to let your supporting players to be able to pass the ball in behind, as well as the AI actually being able to think more than one play ahead, so you'll get these great organic movement of the formation as the entire team understands what you're up to and starts to follow you in the attack that you're building. Those things are truly game-changing too. And then everything we're doing in defence around the push-pull game mechanics, where your physical players will be able to affect attacking players both on and off the ball. You know, tons of stuff going in there, and new free kicks as well.